of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out, and I really appreciate Janel for inviting me. I feel really honored. I can't believe that Janel invited me here, and she thought what I'm doing is big enough to be recognized by my peers. I remember being you coming from Princeville, North Carolina. I would have never thought I would be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to be one, but I never thought I would. And I never thought I would be selling cookies. Out of all the things, that's my favorite snack. So I would have never thought I could actually make money selling what I enjoy eating. But I'm from Princeville, North Carolina, born and raised right across the bridge. I moved from Princeville after the flood, and I ended up moving to Tarboro. But after that, I've been in Tarboro most of my life until I decided to join the Navy. But, I'll backtrack. So I went to East Carolina University, and I got my bachelor's degree in finance. And at that time, I thought I was going to be a stockbroker. I got out, and I got a call center job, 9 to 5, making $12 an hour, the same job I could have got before college. I really didn't enjoy it. I hated it. It was not a good experience. So then I ended up joining the Navy. I joined the Navy so that I could get my master's degree and possibly maybe explore other career options. I was in the Navy for about 2 years, and I was stationed in San Diego, and it opened up my eyes to a whole new world outside of Tarboro, North Carolina. And I enjoyed my stay over there. And when I was over there, I was pregnant with my my second child, and I had gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes is when you're pregnant and the insulin doesn't regulate as properly. But I still wanted to eat the way I wanted to eat, and my nutritionist told me I couldn't. But she said I could still enjoy some of the foods that I like to eat. I just had to eat less of it. And even she recommended if I wanted cookies, because I really like cookies, I crave cookies, she said just eat the sugar-free ones. And I was like, I don't want to eat artificial food. So I decided to make my own cookies. And once I decided to make my own cookies, my husband encouraged me to make my own cookies. I make everything from scratch. He was like, yeah, you can make your own cookies. And I was like, no, I don't think I can. And he was like, no, I think you really can. And I was like, He kept encouraging me. And then one day I came home and there was a KitchenAid on the table. He was like, no, I really think you can make your own cookies. So I was like, okay, he really thinks I can make my own cookies. So I started to make my own cookies. Ever since then, I've been baking cookies. But I bake them for home. And one year when I came back home after being stationed in San Diego, I decided I wanted to do a give back. I wanted to do a free back to school bash. I wanted everything to be free for the community. I just wanted to give back. When I came back, I wanted people to know I was back, and I wanted to be a leader to the community. So I did a free back to school bash, and in order to fund it, I did a fundraiser, selling my cookies, selling my recipe. And after I did the first fundraiser, selling cookies, people kept looking for the cookies. And I was like, y'all really like the cookies? I thought they were doing it for the back to school bash, but people really enjoyed the cookies that much that ever since then I've been doing events, and I've been meeting local celebrities, national celebrities, people like Dick Gregory, DC Young Fly, Michael Blackson. I can't think of anybody else, but those were the main ones, and my favorite was Dick Gregory. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but he marched with Martin Luther King Jr. Maybe not. So y'all might Google him. Y'all probably know who DC Young Fly is, but Dick Gregory was one of the civil rights activists. He died last year. But ever since then, I just do events. Last year, I did the Got to Be in C Festival. It's the second largest festival in North Carolina. I sold out multiple times. I only lived 20 minutes away, so I just kept making cookies. Every time I sold out, I was like, I'm gonna make some more then. I didn't know, I wasn't prepared. I didn't know that the customer's reaction was gonna be so big. So then I ended up doing the NC State Fair. Sold out a couple of times while I was there for about 4 or 5 days. So hopefully this year I'll be back. But as you can see, I'm expecting, so I don't know how that'll work out. But yeah, overall, it's been a really good experience. Like I was never expecting, when I say I was never expecting to sell cookies for a lifestyle or for monetary gain, I really wasn't. It just kind of happened. I wanted to give back to the community. The community keeps giving back to me.